Hey everybody, this is Sister SoulRock and my assistant, and we are preparing. We are going live right now, hopefully for episode number 2 of yay, there we are. Hopefully of a year in Pam Grier show. Bella, you ready to do your thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Action.
Thank you. This is my niece, so. We do apologize for being late. As you can see, everything is a disaster. We just literally walked in the door like 20 minutes ago. We was on the other side of the world, or the country, as Bella called it, other side of town. Where we are ready to start rolling for a year of Pam Grier, a year of Pam Grier show. Let's clap it out, Bella. Woo! Thank you to my helper. I am live on YouTube. I still haven't figured out how to go live on Instagram. I'm going to do that. I had a week of looking for a job, looking for a client, looking for customers because, as you know, I'm unemployed, no unemployment benefits, but I'm waking my way, following my dreams. And one of my dreams is one of them is to have this show. So that's what I'm doing right now. So for right now, again, this is a year of Pam Grier. We are live. Now let's see. So tonight I'm looking for my glasses. So, okay, my hat, Bella's hat. Show the Papa Gear hat. I like her little fastener. It was not really fast. It's more of a hat. I'm going to be taking off in a few minutes. And like I said, we just was on the other side of the world, other side of town, and for tonight, we're just going to wing it because we just ran out of time. That happens sometimes. So what I am going to do is, if Bella, my little helper, I'm going to scoot this back. Of course, we will be reading an excerpt of Pam Grier's memoir, My Life in 3 Stages. Foxy, My Life in 3 Stages. Oh, thank you, Bella. I like that. And we are going to be talking about, this is going to be 1971, the year of 1971. So we have some, of course, you know I had to come with props. So let me get a little bit organized. You know, it is what it is. You know, sometimes stuff can be messy. Okay, so I got my cue cards and my intro cards. And again, right now my niece is up. Yes, it is after 11. She normally is not, but things happened. We were making a visit somewhere else, and this is when we got back. It takes an hour to get from where we were going, and things happen. You want to sit? You want to sit there? You want to just hang right here?
Yeah, I'll hang right here.
Okay, we're not going to be too long because we both want to go to bed, and I want to watch A Divorce in Black again too. Okay, so welcome to What's Happening? What's happening, Snoop Dogg? It's always dedicated to Snoop Dogg and to Pam Grier, of course. What's happening to the World Wide Web? Welcome to a year of Pam Grier. I am the creator and host, Sister SoulRock. I am a Pam Grier fan. I hope you are too. Pam Grier is Pamela Suzette Grier, a Gemini born May 26th. I will go through her glorious, glamorous, and sometimes not so glamorous, but always beautiful, extremely talented, and gifted career. She's been nominated for 21. She's been nominated 21 times for a variety of awards, winning only 9 of them, which is she was robbed. But I know that's not why she does this. She's given us her beautiful gift. In my opinion, Miss Grier should have won all 21 of them. A year of Pam Grier. I will cover her films, her TV gigs from start in 1970 up until now. And I was all share some excerpts from her memoir again, My Life in 3 Stages, Foxy. I keep saying it backwards. Okay, I can slow down. Okay. I'm not going to read the whole book because, of course, I want everyone to go buy Foxy, My Life in 3 Stages, My Life in 3 Acts by Pam Grier. Buy it. If you're a fan like me, you will buy it. And a fan like my little niece here, when my niece saw this book, what did you say? You was like, "Oh, who is that?" You like her hair? I told her who she was. She was like, oh, so she's a new fan. Now you getting fans from 6 to 60. 6 to 60. Yeah, I said it. I ain't ashamed of my age, and you ain't ashamed to be 6, are you?
Yeah.
High five for the 6-year-olds. High five for the 60-year-olds. High five because Miss Grier is 75, and we are all still here. So let's get into a year of Pam Grier. So I think I started with a quote last time. I can't remember, but I'm going to do it anyway. So this quote actually. No, this is a quote for tonight's show. Actually going to have 2 quotes because I'll tell you in a minute. Now, this is Pam Grier, quote, "Film and television is the bulk of my work. I get my personal fulfillment from theater. Plays are where you can take chances and really work with the moment. Movies and TV just aren't like that." So, quote from Pam Grier, how the theater, and all real actors say this all the time. They always mention anything they could do, they want to do it in theater, because theater, it's raw, it's live, it's you, it's in that moment. There's no retake, no touch up. You say the line, you deliver it, boom. Okay, now last time, I literally just finished typing this like 9:30. Thank you, sister, my real sister, Karma. And I had it taped on the wall, but there's so many pages because I had so much information. I'm not gonna be able to do that. We ran out of time, right, little niece?
Yeah, that's right.
She's doing a great job helping me. Again, we're gonna start. What's happening, Snoop Dogg? I hope someone. I know you're busy. You probably in Paris right now, getting ready for the Olympics. We heard about that. You just amaze us. But I know you are a huge fan of Pam Grier, just like we are. So, what's happening, Snoop Dogg? Hope you're watching. I hope you will watch one day. I have come up with a name. You know how Beyonce has her Beehive, Taylor Swift has her Swifties, Rihanna has the Navy, Nicki Minaj has the Barbies, and those are the only people that I know about. If there's some more, I'm sorry. I don't think any men groups have it, or men artists. If they do, Usher, Usher baby. Yes, ma'am?
Nothing.
Oh, I just love her. Oh, she just recently became Snagger-2 for the first time. First tooth out. Congratulations. And the other one's loose too. So, I came up with, once I get someone to watch the A-Year Pam Grier presented by SoulRock Trivia, which I'll be changing the name. I am Sister SoulRock. SoulRock Trivia Party is the name of this business, and why I'm doing that, I am a trivia party host, and I will be presenting that, and it will have all types of themes. If you've done trivia before, you have not done trivia with me, and it's going to knock your socks off. Anywho, and I'm not ashamed. We tried on that hat, anyway. Okay. So, the name of my tribe. Oh, we got one person. Thank you, that one person. I cannot read it because if I touch anything, I don't want to mess anything up. Thank you for watching. I hope you stay the whole time. So, I'm going to call you guys the Soul Rockers. Yeah, I like that. The Soul Rockers. Soul Rockers. Soul Rock Trivia Party. Sister Soul Rock. Sister Soul Rock is my page on Instagram and YouTube. So you guys are Soul Rockers. Say hello to the Soul Rockers out there.
Hi.
Thank you. Okay, so now, what if it's Snoop Dogg? What if it's Beyonce? What if it's Usher? What if it's Shaka Khan? Anyway. Okay, so tonight's, get serious. What's our homework face? Tonight's show, A Year in Pam Grier, will be heading back to 1971. I was born, she wasn't even thought of. The year she made not one but 2 movies. The Big Doll House, and Women in Cages. But before I do that, I'm going to have to look down, it is what it is. I found a good accident today. So before I was going to read from Wiki like I always do about the movies. So this time I found out when I was looking for something that Pam Grier was on, I think maybe last Sunday or the Sunday before last, CBS Sunday morning show called Here Comes the Sun, which is CBS morning show is one of my favorite news shows. Comes on Sunday, of course. They give me so much information. They have the best interviews. It's just so informative. Museum, artists, actors, just they cover the gamut. They do such a good job on it. But since I don't have a regular TV, I'm not able to just catch it. Oh, I think we lost somebody. All right, sorry. But anyway, maybe we went to the bathroom. It's okay, come back. So anyway, so I happened to catch that she did an interview with a young lady. I didn't catch her name. So I have some current news. Well, a little bit of current news. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm always going to, tell you about everything she's done since 1970 up until today. But when I find new current news, like when she just did the CBS Sunday morning show, Here Comes the Sun, I'm going to let you know, any important information from there. And I'll be calling that PG Today. PG, of course, will stand for Pam Grier. There's hair in my ring. Who put that hair in my ring?
Not me.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, what I found out today was, oh my gosh. So I found out that we have a couple of things in common. I knew we were sisters from other misters and mothers. My Pam Grier hair, how's it doing? Ooh la la. You like my Pam? My hair? Okay.
No.
So, Pam Grier has trouble putting on false eye. See, look, when you go this way, how you do it? She has trouble putting on false eyelashes like I do. And ta-da!
Ooh, pretty.
I have on false eyelashes, but I did not put them on. Thanks to her mom, put them on. She's fantastic. They look fantastic.
Yeah, that's right.
But Pam Grier and I cannot put on false eyelashes. Woo! I'm so excited about that news. I knew we were twins. And what else did I find out from the CBS Morning Show? I was bought like a couple of weeks ago. Actually, tonight I plan on I was gonna have a drink, but I can't. I can't do that in front of the baby. So we'll be drinking water. Let's see. So she can't put on eyelashes like me. So I know our eyelash struggles are the same, and I knew we were sisters. And I'm wearing a pair of them right now. I said that already. And guess what?
What?
During the interview, they put the spotlight on the movie Woman in Cages, the movie we're going to be talking about tonight. So I want you to, she's going to be my prop girl. Let's see. Earlier I had a trivia question saying, who recognized this character right here? And for some reason, everything has a glare. Who recognized this? Point your finger at it, Bella. This is Pam Grier as in, I don't know why it's like a double glare thing. This is Pam Grier, and so this is the answer to the trivia because this is her in Women in Cages where she plays the warden. She owns the jail, and her so this is what that trivia answer is. So let's see. So normally I just read, about the movies straight from Wiki, because that's what we have. What are you gonna do? They say it's dubbed the free encyclopedia. I don't know about that, but so Women in Cages. Can you hold that up for us? Oh no, we're gonna do the. Let me see. I think we're gonna do the Big Dollhouse first, because the Big Dollhouse, thank you, honey, was done first. So if my prop girl, she's getting scale wages too, can hold this up. This was her first movie, Big Dollhouse, where she had a speaking part. Big Doll House, where she had a speaking part from the Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, where she was just a party goer. So we appreciate that. And look how beautiful it was. It was even premiered in Italy. And that must say the Big Doll House in Italian, because who doesn't love Pam Grier? What country, name one country that does not love Pam Grier? You can't. Can you, Bella?
Yeah, you can.
You cannot. See, we're in agreement.
Yeah.
So, let's see. I think I might make you my co-host all the time, but you normally be in bed by this time.
Okay.
But wait, I found another synopsis. That word is hard to say. And this is from TV Tropes. And here's what they say. Oh, yeah, if you want to.
Yes.
Show that beautiful big ponytail. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Woo! That ain't no joke, huh? So I'm going to read what they said about The Big Doll House. The Big Doll House is a film in 1971 directed by Jack Hill. It's a woman in prison movie, of course, set in some vaguely tropical location in vaguely Southeastern Asia. It was really filmed in the Philippines. New fish Collier is thrown, new fish mean like a new woman, is thrown into a prison killing her husband. She is set in a cell with a cast of 6 other women. Pam Grier, I think she plays, she's the lover of a heroin addict. A lady named Harad, Alcott, Farina, and Bodine. So Harad is Gier's girlfriend, as well as a heroin. I can never say heroin addict. I don't really need. Guess they gotta learn. While Bodine is a political prisoner and love of Raphael, a guerrilla fighter on the outside. He's not really a guerrilla, but guerrilla fighter is like a hardcore person who fights for their beliefs of their country, what they believe in. The prison is run by Walden Dietrich, who projects an aura of reasonableness, but the head guard, a woman named Lucienne, is a vicious sadist. Eventually, the woman decides to escape. This film is Pam's debut. Like I said, beyond her didn't have a speaking part. And don't forget, our collage back there. And this one is followed up, of course, by The Big Birdcage after that. But tonight we're talking about The Big Doll House and Women in Cages that came out both in 1971. So now I'm going to actually read from the wiki page about the movie. Women in Cages. The Big Doll House. Wait a minute, which one I'm going to read? Yeah. Next show will not be, I do not like being unorganized. Are you cold or hot?
I'm kind of cold. Wait, let me grab my water.
Okay, you put your sweater back on. Okay, so the first one, prop girl, can you display this when you finish your water?
Yeah,
Can you guys see it? Okay. Oh no, look! That's what happens when you buy picture frames from the dollar store. I have a whole bunch of picture frames. They're just in the storage, my life. So I'm going to read The Big Doll House from the wiki page. Okay. It's a 1971 American women in prison film starring Pam Grier, Judy Brown. Do you mind holding that up a little bit?
Yeah.
Thank you. Roberta Collins, Brooke Mills, and Pat Whittle. The film follows 6 female inmates through daily life in a gritty, unidentified tropical prison. Later the same year, the film Women in Cages featured a similar story and setting and much the same cast and was shot in the same abandoned prison building. Hey, they were smart. People do the same thing now. This is 1971, so I ain't mad at it. A non-sequel follow-up titled The Big Birdcage, released in 1972. So she's in that too. So the plot. Collier, who's Brown, Judy Brown, in her prison, having been found guilty of killing her husband. She is introduced to the beautiful occupants of her cell during time for crimes ranging from political insurgency, sounds familiar, to heroin addiction. The women often clash, which leads to their torture by the sadistic guard Lucienne, played by Catherine Loder. The torture ceremonies are viewed by an impressive cloaked figure. Collier's cellmates, Alcott and Bodine, plan to escape. Collier and another cellmate, Farina, agree to go along. Assisting is their other lesbian cellmate, Grier. It's funny how they named her Grier, and her last name is Pam Grier. I hope I'm saying it right. Let me see, where's the other one? Now, these are the various, you don't mind holding that one up. This is the various posters. I think this is actually the DVD cover. So I like the way, I guess that's supposed to be Pam in the cage. And then so they mix it up a little bit. Now the other woman's in the cage. Pam is kind of in the background. But this is the DVD cover. All right. You want to hold it if you want to?
No, thanks.
All right. Okay, so back to the plot. Okay, so Grier, aka, which is Pam Grier, through doubts exists. Kier's heroin-addicted girlfriend, Herod, will be equipped to escape. Farina, Alcott, and Bodine break from the solitary confinement sauna. Solitary confinement sauna. Oh, wait a minute, I was thinking of a, what do you call it when it's like a pool and it's hot water?
Jacuzzi.
Yeah. Yes. High five. That was the word. She's so smart. I was thinking of jacuzzi. How did you know that?
I don't know. It's
That's
just
so funny. You want to sit on my lap?
Yes.
Okay. That is too funny. Let's see if I can have it. I know. Wait. Uh-oh. Okay.
Girl.
That little coffin girl. We was in Walmart, and it was this little girl. It was just funny. She was just coughing up a storm, and we couldn't understand, like, why is she just coughing? Let's see. This dress is slippery. Let's see. Okay. Try it now. I know what you have to stand up the whole time. Or maybe sit on it. Can you sit on the bed? Can you still be seen?
No.
Aw. Oh, there you are right there. Okay. All right. So, during their escape, they round up various personnel from prison as hostages, taking elegant prison warden Miss Dietrich. Turn over the page. I'm going to get you in both too. See? Let me see, where was I? Miss Dietrich, sympathetic prison medic Dr. Phillip, played by Jack Davis, and two men regularly allow access to the prison to sell market produce. And one of his name's Harry, played by Sid Haig, and the other one name is Fred, played by Jerry Franks. So the cast rounds out as, of course, Miss Pam Grier. Her name is first as Grier, Grear, and Grier is Grier. Judy Brown as Collier, Roberta Collins as Alcott, Sid Haig as Harry, Brooke Mills as Herod, Pat Widow as Bodine, Kristen Schmeiner as Miss Dietrich, and Catherine Loder as Lucian. Production. This was one of the first films made by B-movie giant Roger Corman. Remember that name. I want to bring it up some more. Roger Corman is a big favorite of Pam Grier. She likes his movies for his... Oh, you know what? Now I'm just realizing, see why. He put her on first. New World Pictures. According to Stephanie Rothman, Corman originally purchased a screenplay by James Gordon White, which he then asked to be rewritten. Rothman made her husband, Charles S. Schwartz, I'm sure not the Charles S. Schwartz we know of, New World story editor Frances Dole, and she pitched the story proposal to Jack Hill, who did not like any of them. They then plotted a new storyline themselves and hired Don Spencer to write the screenplay. Rothman also says that Corman wanted her to direct the picture, but she turned it down, so Corman hired Jack Hill instead. Uh-oh, you losing interest?
Yeah.
Okay, of course, she's 6. John Ashley says Corman originally intended to make the film in Puerto Rico. Hey, Puerto Rico. Love Puerto Rico. Shout out to all my Puerto Rican friends back home in Cleveland. But persuaded them to make it in the Philippines. Ashley and his partners went on to put up above the line part of the budget, with Corman providing the rest. The reception. The film earned $3 million in movie rentals. So that is what The Big Dollhouse is about. Pam Grier, one of the lines in the movie, of course, you know, it's on DVD. You can see it. Try to see clips of it on YouTube. Try to find it wherever you can find DVDs that are rare. Try Amoeba Music. If you're in Southern California, go online. If you're not in Southern California, but I'm sure you can find it, because I know I'm going to find it. When I tell you, when I want to find something, I'm going to find it. One of the lines that is quoted from Pam Grier in her movie, The Big Dollhouse, 1971, with her character name is Grier. This is one of the lines she says, because she's trying to escape, so she's trying to persuade a guy, one of the market guys, to help her. So she is offering that if he helps her, she'll make him feel a little better. So the line goes, "You want the real Mizzou, Harry?" You have to see what she's doing to know why she would say she would act that. So that is the first movie made by our wonderful, beautiful, talented, just humorous. Oh, that's what we have in common too. She says she's humorous. I have quick wit. People say I should be a comedian, but I could not remember. I couldn't be a comedian. That's not my gift. But, you know, if I can make you laugh though, I hope you're laughing. You can laugh at me. I don't care. But that was Pam Grier's first full role, The Big Dollhouse. And when I tell you, for her to go from Beyond the Valley of the Dolls as a party goer, not a speaking part, to literally, she just nails it. I mean, she said on the CBS Sunday morning show that she just learned while she was doing the craft. You know, her neighborhood, her community, she knew how to ride a horse. She knew how to hit somebody on the head with a skillet. She knew how to, you know, she can hold a gun. She can stand her own, because of course she is known worldwide as the first action woman, sexy hot action woman who did everything. She did her own stunts. So again, this was the Italy's version of Women in the Big Dollhouse. Oh, you want to go? Just lay down. Or you want to go and put on your pajamas?
No.
Okay. Well, we're gonna be so. It's not gonna take too much longer. So that was The Big Dollhouse. Now we're gonna move on to Women in Cages. I love this cover. If you can see it. Can you see that without it too much glare on it? And I don't know if she approved how it goes, but I like it. It says Women in Cages starring Pam Grier. She looks fierce. Here's another cover where she is still just fabulous. Women in Cages. Look at Pam right there. Now in this one, ooh wee. Oh my God. I was looking at some clips on YouTube, and this one is something. When I tell you, she is naturally gifted at her acting. Every role she has, she becomes. I mean, a lot of women do that too. You know, she was Angela Bassett before Angela Bassett. It's just crazy. So I'm going to read again, of course, on the wiki page, because it's supposed to be the free encyclopedia. But I found an IMDb storyline, and this is what IMDb storyline talks about Women in Cages, Pam Grier's second movie in 1971, and it reads, framed by her vicious drug-dealing boyfriend, Rudy. Innocent Carol finds herself behind bars in a dark Philippine prison. Now, mind you, it's the same prison from Big Dollhouse. Very smart of, what is that person called when you go for the location finder? So the location finder found the same location. I'm not going to be too much longer, baby. You don't want to lay down? Kids don't like to move. I can tell her eyes getting lower and lower. She's going to go to bed. You don't have to call the child police on me. She all right. So she's behind bars and finds herself behind bars in a prison in the Philippines, somewhere in the lush jungles of Manila. I think that's how you say it, Manila. Those are one of her two favorite things, Steven and Teddy.
No, it's not Steven.
I know, I was calling him Steven. Steve. From what's it called? Craft Mine?
No, it's called Minecraft.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm just messing with her. They're always under the thumb of the sadistic lesbian warden. Her name is Alabama. I love it. So Pam Grier's character name is Alabama. Woo, let's give it up. That's a cool name. Alabama. And she is something else. So Alabama and Jeff, Carol, whatever, comes face to face with cruel reality in the extreme condition of the hellish jail. Now I'm going to, forced to endure daily humiliation and brutal torture. And when I tell you, when y'all see this movie, Women in Cages, and this was 1971, and they was doing some stuff. I was like, wow, clutching my pearls. In the past, many have tried to escape Alabama's horror purgatory. However, they all failed. Can Jeff, the girl, and the dirty inmates of Devil's Island pull off a brazen prison rape? That is the version of IMDb of what Women in Cages, the 1971, the second movie that Pam Grier made. I am going to now read you what the wiki page says. Women in Cages, Alabama is her character name. It came out in 1971. Women in Cages is a 1971 women in prison sexploitation. I don't say that B word. I don't use it. I don't believe in it. I don't know if we started it, people who look like me, or other people started it. But movies in the 70s were working actors. Because if that's the case, everybody's exploited. Every actress, kid actress, adult actress, whoever. Anyway, we don't get into that. Let me start over. Because it makes me mad. That word makes me mad. This movie is labeled it a sexploitation film directed by Gerard de Leon and starring Jennifer Can, Judy Brown, Roberta Collins. Same names from the Dollhouse. And, you didn't ring your bell.
Oh.
Here, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
She was supposed to, at the start, I'm going to say, Pam Grier, you can ring it. Action. Starring Pam Grier. She plays the warden. Thank you, my prop assistant. Thank you. Okay, so now it says, so Pam Grier. Co-produced by Roger Corman. There's Roger again, Mr. Corman. It was prominently featured in the Planet Terror portion of the 2007 film Grindhouse. I don't know. Grindhouse director Quentin Tarantino. We know how that story ends. Can you say Jackie Brown said of the film, I'm a huge, huge fan of Jerry De Leon. The film it's just harsh. What's the Hey everybody, this is Bella's best friend, Wednesday. Harsh. He described the final shot as one of devastating despair. I gotta just read this. I'm going to see I have a lot of her movies. It's in storage. That's a whole other story. The plot. Carol Jeffries is set up by her boyfriend, Rudy, played by a guy named Charlie DeVeo. Jeff does not realize that Rudy runs a shipboard prostitution, gambling, and drug dealing empire. Whew. Rudy sees the heat closing in on him and stashes his illegal goods in Jeff's purse. Thrown into a harsh prison where the inmates are kept barefoot and subjected to hard labor and sadistic punishment, Jeff encounters who? Ring the bell. Pam Grier. Anytime I say Pam Grier, you can ring the bell. That's cool. Pam Grier. And her character is known as Alabama, a sadistic lesbian guard fond of torture. And she plays the heck out of this. Okay. Cellmate Stokes, played by Roberta Collins, is a heroin addict who agrees to a plot against Jeff that will secure her more heroin. Another cellmate, Sandy, played by Judy Brown, also agrees to a plot against Jeff that could secure her own release. Their own cellmates, Teresa Sophia Moran, is Alabama's girlfriend. Jeff endures a horrible experience made worse by her cellmates as she struggles day to day. Now, how are you the warden and your girlfriend is in jail that you be torturing people? Only who could do it, Pam Grier? All right. Finally realizing her boyfriend, thank you, honey. Finally realizing her boyfriend is not helping her, Jeff hopes to escape through the jungle. She then learns that local poachers are paid to track and kill escapees. Oh, that sounds like something terrible. Who inadvertently become lost in the wild surroundings, the wild surrounding the prison. That's a good word for that. When Teresa falls out of favor with Alabama, Alabama's paid by who? Pam Grier. Thank you very much, my prop girl. And loses her privileged position in the cell block. Escape becomes an attractive option to her. Teresa reveals that she knows the jungle well and can obtain outside help. Despite the fact that the two of her three cellmates had previously agreed to convert plots against Jeff, all three of them accompany her on the escape. Now the DVD is in release. Of course, VHS also. And of course, this is, one of Roger Corman's productions. And let's see, it was, came out in 1971. So that is Alabama, played by Pam Grier. That is her two movies that are, thank you, honey, Women in Cages. I'm telling you, I need an intern to help me with my social media. Women in Cages and The Big Dollhouse. The Big Dollhouse, Pam Grier's two full-length movies. So, now that we've gotten that out the way, oh my God. I did learn also from the CBS Sunday morning show that she moved to LA in the 1960s. I was always curious about when she had moved here because, of course, she's Colorado, and I think she lives back there now. Also, I'm going to take a deep dive into, and I'll find out more, once I dig deeper into her memoir. I do wonder what it was, the time frame between her doing the first movie, both in 1971. Like, did she have any jobs in between? Were they back to back? Was she able to make a living? Like, have her own apartment from these two movies from 1971? Did she have a roommate? Did she work any odd jobs? Was she a waitress somewhere until the next gig came along? But I always wonder about things like that. If she had to even do that. And I may be biased, but each role that she has, she just consumes it. She really, really does. She's not afraid to take the character take the character to the places that it needs to be. She's not afraid to look how the character is supposed to look. She's not afraid to look like she's just been in a knockdown fight. There's a rumor, and I come from a music entertainment background, 20 years there. So I never gave in to rumors. I've met, people in the entertainment business, singers and actors. And I like to, when it comes out of their mouth, then I'm, going forward. Let me show my eyelashes. Take off my glasses, my Malcolm X glasses. Because I made the print so big that hopefully I don't have to use it, but I think I do, but I'll be okay. But there was a rumor about a particular singer who had turned, who's doing some acting, and that one particular movie, she didn't want the camera on her too long because she felt it was unflattering for her to, you're in a character, you can't be pretty all the time. If the character comes for your lip to be busted or for you to look like your mascara to be running, let that happen. Don't stay pretty. Then go back to singing. Go back to, doing your concerts, because we need real actors. But anyway, I'm not sure if the rumor's true. It was just something that was around, and I don't like spreading rumors. But I'm just saying that to say that Pam Grier never did that. First of all, she's already naturally beautiful. She's going to look beautiful. But when it comes down for her to be nitty gritty, dirty, fight, do whatever she needs to do, then she does it. She does it. And that's why she's a great thespian. She's a great, 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 great actress. So let's see. I'm almost done. We've been on, this is supposed to be a 30-minute show. We're already at 41 minutes. And YouTube, no, it's all good. I'm going to post this back, so, it's all good. Let's see. What else? When I put back my glasses, I do want to share every time I do have a show to read an excerpt from, I can turn this back a little bit, an excerpt from her memoir, Foxy, My Life in 3 Stages. I'm not going to read it all because SoulRocker fans, I love that, Soul Rockers are dedicated fans, and they will be buying the book by Pam Grier here. So I have, of course, tagged the 2 excerpts that I want to read from. They're not too long, but I just think it's important. I just want to share this one in particular. We're actually still on page 1, chapter 1, called Stunt Work. And I told you that last show that I really, 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 really love her chapter titles. So it starts at the bottom of the page. As we rode along the New Jersey Turnpike, a car sped down the on-ramp past us, and suddenly, this is going to be good, and suddenly shot out onto the road in front of us. As Dad's friend swerved, because her dad was driving, she was like a newborn baby, to miss, I'm sorry I didn't set up. She was just born, they're heading back, her dad was in the military. I don't think her mom, they didn't want to raise her in, I think it was South Carolina, so they headed back to Denver. Anyway, get the book. I'm just reading an excerpt. As Dad's friend swerved to miss the car cutting us off, our Buick, shout out to Buicks, rolled over 3 times, and came to a stop at the side of the turnpike, its wheels beneath us. We all got out. Mom had never let go of me, and everyone in the car walked away without a scratch. Except the goldfish. I think that her dad's best friend's wife was carrying a goldfish who died from oxygen inhalation. It's a goldfish, sorry, goldfish. And Pam Grier writes, car flipping over 3 times, everyone gets out. This was my first stunt. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. What you need me, baby? Oh, you just saying hi? That was her first stunt, because she does her own stunts. She's been doing them, might be still doing them. But can you imagine, you're a newborn baby, the car flips over 3 times, you're in your mother's arm. That's a mother's love for you. She was like, not my baby. And she's still here 75 years later, doing great things. Now the second excerpt, still chapter 1, Stunt Work, which is duly titled Um, it's something that my culture deals with all of our lives before, believe it or not, in the future. So here it is. Still stunt work. And this is about her growing up. As a little girl, I wondered what it would be like. As a little girl, I wonder what it would be, blah. As a little girl, I wonder what it would have been like to wait for a bus like anyone else, to go into a restroom anywhere, and to be welcome into any restaurant we choose. I imagine Mom saying, "Hey, let's take a break from shopping and go have lunch," like any other citizen of the world. But that was not our world, meaning the skin that I'm in, Pam Grier, in this United States, has always not wanted us to be citizens, even though we built this country. I'm not going to go off. When I think back about why we didn't end up feeling inferior every day of our lives, I give credit to my loving family. We were very close. My parents made sure we had good manners and morals. And my mom always had several white friends who were sympathetic to contemporary black issues, while a few white women were still stuck in racial prejudice. Most of my mom's friends, the white women who were married to NCOs, non-commissioned officers, because their dad was in the military, never believed the ridiculous and degenerating myths and lies surrounding Negroes. Because, of course, back in the 40s, they were called Negroes, then they went to blacks and went to colors. Now it's African American. It's just always something. After all, the men worked in close proximity, whether they were white or black. And Mom's ability to create dress patterns and sew beautiful clothing gave her a special standing among her group of friends. Mom was so good at sewing, they could show her a dress on a cover of Vogue magazine, and she could create that very dress and make her friends look classic and rich. My mom's white friends knew that they were good people, and knew that we were good people. I mean, Pam Grier's family, her mom, her dad, and her brother. Brother name was Rodney, and that we wanted the same things for us that they did, that they wanted, as a normal human being would, and for their own children. Today I see what a great role model my mom was. She didn't believe in prejudice, and she didn't want us to grow up hating or fearing white people. Amen to that. In the segregated area of the city where we live, we could only socialize with other people of color. We couldn't sit beside whites at the movies or eat with them in restaurants. We couldn't use public transportation. It was so bad that just chatting with white people could get us in trouble. So we avoided it. I thought that was very important to read because everyone needs to learn my history, Black history, Japanese history, Puerto Rican history. We all have a story to tell. We've all been discriminated in these United States and other places in the world because of the color of our skin. And of course, Pam Grier grew up in that era, which is still happening today. So it's not like it's nothing, new. But who knows if it'll ever stop. But I am going to, my little baby there is got the covers over her. Oh, we're going to head out. This has been a year of Pam Grier. Show number 2, where we highlighted and talked about Pam's 2 movies that she made in 1971. 2 full-length movies. She was paid. She's on her way to become a Pam Grier, baby. The big movie star that she is. The Big Dollhouse. Thank you. And Women in Cages. Acting. She's an actress. She's a stunt woman. She's a sex symbol. She's fierce. Don't mess with her. She is Pam Grier. If you don't know, now you know. Shout out to Snoop Dogg. Please, someone tell Snoop Dogg I got my Pam Grier show. I am Sister SoulRock. Snoop Doggy Dog. Thank you for putting her in your video. Again, a year in Pam Grier. I will be back with another episode where we will conquer 1972. She got, I think, 4 movies in 1972. She is on her way. She is Pam Grier, as we know her today. She is now in the show on Amazon Prime called Them. And another thing I learned on the CBS Sunday Morning Show, Here Comes the Sun, that she's scared. She's not afraid of horror. She locks the doors. I'm scared of cat too. I'm a safety fanatic. I will lock the door. I will get up out of my sleep and be like, did I lock the door? And all that kind of stuff. But I love horror films. So I'm so glad she's in this. It's still getting roles, still beautiful. And I just cannot wait to dive into everything that is Pam Grier. She gives me so much joy. I just remember being a little girl and just, she was like my everything. I saw every movie that she made. As a little kid, which is when I look at it now. But back then, when we did things, it wasn't, I can't explain it. It was just different times. She was beautiful. She's sexy. She's still sexy. She's smart. She's just a Wonder Woman to me, and I just love her. And I just want to give her flowers right now. And I love you, Pam Grier. And I'll be back for another episode of, it'll be show number 3, year of Pam Grier. And I still haven't created my end tagline, so I think I said peace, love, and Pam Grier. I think I said something to that effect, but I'll come up with something. And I do want to say that this is just something not to do with Pam Grier, but I am Sister SoulRock, and I am unemployed. I don't have unemployment benefits. I have no income coming in. I did something that I thought was right. It turned out to be wrong, and now I'm paying the price. And if you want to learn more about that and assist me in that endeavor, you can DM me for, and I'll let you know what I'm talking about. But even though I am in the deep valley and having a real hard time, car note could be repossessed. I mean, everything is just, sometimes I don't have any food. I mean, going to die. I mean, just when I tell you I've become a poor person by someone else's hands because I trusted them. That's my life right now. But I have to live my life. I had a fake interview. I got all dressed up to do the interview, and that turned out to be wrong. So I'm not using ZipRecruiter anymore because they have failed my too many fake interviews and just fake jobs. It's just a lot of stuff. Things are just different. I've never not had a job. I've been working since I was 14. Of course, I'm older, and after the pandemic, it's just a little bit harder. So, but I keep striving. I gotta write. Trust Ezra. I promise you, I'm gonna write. I'm gonna write. I even have a screenplay. I'm gonna write. I'm gonna write. I'm a writer. I have these shows. I'm a Sister SoulRock Trivia. I'm a professional organizer. I do a couple of things. I have a not-for-profit organization where I work with girls from ages 5 to 10. So I love people, and I love to hurt, but I wasn't loving myself, and I'm going to start doing that. Now, after I do this, I'm going to take everything, undo everything, and I'll probably cry myself to sleep worrying about if I wake up in the morning if I still have my car. So I'm learning to love myself. So of course I have to come on here, and I hear so many other people have financial, emotional, psychological, mental issues, mental challenges, and they're so successful. Like Taraji, she even started, she has pods on HBCUs because some mental challenges she's had and her dad has had. But who would have ever known, because she produces a body of work that I know, and I just read the guy who goes with the girl who has the baby, and he's a rapper, that he was suicidal. And it's like, you would not think, I remember the first time I heard that Janet Jackson was depressed, I was so devastated. I was mad. I was like, she's Janet Jackson. What does she have to be depressed? She's Janet Jackson. But it doesn't matter. But I want to be a person who, even though my life, I feel I'm at a hopeless transition right now. I'm telling you, I've never not had income. I've never been in a spot. I have to do this. I have to fulfill my dreams for it to lead to the next phase of my life. So I just want to share that, and you can DM me, and because I'm about to do something that I'm going to be bold. So all my favorite people that I love and support, I'm going to be hitting y'all up, because it's just, we just need each other. So anyway, no more sadness. The show is about Pam Grier, a year of Pam Grier. This has been a year of Pam Grier. I'm Sister SoulRock, the creating host. I also am the owner of SoulRock Trivia Party, coming to a home or a party center or a conference room, wherever you want to hold a party, corporate offices, corporate parties, corporate vacation, whatever's going on. I'm going to be the trivia party host like you've never seen. SoulRock Trivia Party coming soon. Thank you for watching A Year of Pam Grier. Good night, Miss Grier. I love you. What's up, Snoop Dogg? And I will see you guys next time. And again, I want to thank my lovely assistant who is sleeping now, my prop girl, Bella, and I want to thank my false eyelashes that stayed on all night. They were professionally put on. Thank you, everybody. Make it a year of Pam Grier. Go see the movies, The Big Doll House and Women in Cages. All right, Pam Grier, I love you.